Morning everyone.
Morning.
I remembered to open the top thing this morning to let some light in. It's another lovely morning. See
The
the
wind.
teacups are on the table, look.
Yeah.
Pat says no, we don't go to the extreme of having little triangular sandwiches with crust cut off like they do at Betty's.
But they're very nice like that, I do.
Yeah, yeah, she does like them like that. Yeah, we're having some nice weather actually. Really, I know it's cold and windy, but lovely sun.
Lots of trees about, isn't there? Really nice to see. Be surrounded with trees over there. Not too close, because we don't like them dripping on us.
No, we don't. One of my pet hates is that.
Yeah.
But hey, never go under trees.
Quick now.
No. What were I going to say? Yeah, we've booked another 4 nights here. So we're here until next Monday. Because I just don't know how to move with the situation as it is, with the cold weather and the need for gas. I need to be where I know I can get gas. And if I go out in the sticks, because we need to somehow work our way across to Gothland for this hotel stay that Tracy's bought us. But I need to know I've got gas to survive
Getting over there.
Being over there. I don't want to have to drive from the middle of the moors there, in that area, to Pickering's the nearest place that I can find. And I can't afford the sites near Pickering, they're too expensive. Yesterday we had a good walk, through the village. There's been some changes in this village, haven't there, Pat?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how long it is since we were last here.
Building a few new things, and it looks as though some new things have been built.
Yeah, and glad to say the pub, because it's quite a unique pub this. It's owned by the village. It's not run by volunteers, it's the village lease it out to professionals to run it.
Yeah. The chap who's running it now has had it 7 years, hasn't he, I think?
Yeah.
And he seems to be doing it right. He's got staff that come in and run behind bar, and he's in kitchen, I think. And it seems as though they're making a good job of it.
Yeah. And the shop that is run by volunteers, isn't it?
Yeah.
The shop.
Yeah.
Which is right next door to the pub. It's in the same building.
Pub, isn't it?
It's in the pub, really. But we called in there for a drink. We didn't have out to eat in there. But it had a lovely atmosphere. We got chatting to various people, and mainly walkers, by the look of it. The chap drove all the way from Bishop Auckland, which he didn't seem to think was very far away.
No.
To Richmond, parked up in Richmond and walked 2 miles through the woods with his 2 border collies to the pub, had a pint, and then walked back. So that were a good 4-mile hike.
Yeah.
And he was getting on.
In his 60s, weren't they? 67,
So he was doing okay, yeah. It sounds like he walks a lot.
Yeah, it says 12 miles now for him.
12 miles?
12 miles.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Sure I could do that.
No, definitely not. I mean,
Well, you couldn't, I know, but I don't. Even
no,
I don't think I could.
No.
No. No.
I think you're like 7, which might make it. You are a quick walker when you don't have me tagging along.
And it makes me tired walking slow.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yep. And I only walk slow. I've only got small steps.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a nice time. They had a coal fire, didn't they?
Yeah.
In there, it was nice.
And we plonked us in right in front on it.
Yeah.
Well, there was a table there.
Mm.
We sat on a table near to the fire.
Yeah. And they got a booking for 10
last
meals
night.
for last night, didn't they?
Yeah. For a village.
For a village.
Pub, it's doing really well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Didn't he say they did 60 bookings one night?
Did
he say?
I don't know whether it was a night or what. Yeah.
All day, maybe all day
Mm.
and evening, 60 bookings, which for a village pub I would think were quite good. They all seemed happy enough, didn't they?
Yeah.
Staff.
Yeah,
Very
they did.
Pleasant.
They did.
Mm. They don't serve meals on a Wednesday.
No, that's today.
Which is today. So we might try them later on in the week.
Yeah.
Support the pub.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going next yet.
No.
I might go for a walk through them woods today.
Right.
Don't know whether you want to go.
No, I don't think so. I know it's nice, but no.
Have I got anything controversial to say?
Controversial? Does it have to be controversial?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of nice comments. Yeah. The lady wrote to us about they live in you know, she like sheltered. Yeah.
Some kind of shelter.
Yeah. She seems to think there's a way of getting back into that, even for us. I don't know. I have no idea.
No doubt if we need to at the time, Tracy will help us.
Yeah.
She tends to know lots of things and lots of people that are involved with different things, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she got David's mum and dad into her almshouse. Did Tracy?
Yeah, they've been
in Sheffield.
Waiting for quite a while, haven't they? I think if you've lived in Sheffield.
Well, I think you have to have lived in the town where the almshouses are.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the criteria that you have to be a long-standing resident of that particular town.
They just bought what they'd done, they'd acquired the grandmother's house, haven't they? Because David's mum's mother was still alive at that time, and then she died and they acquired that house. But they let the grandson have it.
Going into some details there, darling.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. I think probably our Tracy, she knows, she does know how to do things. She's been a big organiser all her life, really.
She used to work for a place called ILK, which dealt with disabled people in Keighley, and arranged money for them, didn't she? Helped them fill forms in and things like that for getting their benefits and things. Which she did for quite a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
No.
I've no idea whether I'm ill or whether I'm not ill, or whether it's just a dietary thing, or what's going to happen. I have no idea. But then again,
I've cut the bread out.
Never had any idea about what's going to happen when I've jumped, been jumping, leaping into the unknown all my life, never knowing what's at the other side.
You once had some tummy trouble when we lived in Waddingham, and I had to get ambulance out, didn't I, to you?
Yeah.
Because you were writhing in agony.
They thought it was colitis.
Yeah, they never did find out what it was.
But they took a biopsy, and when I went back, they said it wasn't. And they said they didn't know what it was.
No.
They just said forget about it.
Yeah.
That was 22 years ago. But I've always had intermittently dodgy
stomach
whatever, digestive, whatever it is. It's plagued me for years. Well, ever since, really.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yeah.
So whether it's just that getting worse as I get older, or whether I've actually, I don't know. But I mean, if I finish up in agony again, I'm going to have to go, aren't I?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the top and bottom of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it'll take a lot. I mean, what were it, 3 years ago I had hernia? And that were obvious.
Somewhere round about
That's
there.
obvious when you get an hernia.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had to go through the process there, getting scans and appointments, and eventually getting
tell them about that
to the operation.
when you had your hernia?
What about?
Well, going to hospital and...
When they frightened me to death?
Yeah, us leaving you there, because it was during...
During during COVID?
COVID.
That you weren't allowed to stay with me.
No.
And I mean, I've been through lots and lots of processes, and they'd said lots and lots of things to me about it. But when I got to the hospital and I was sat in the chair waiting to be called, I were in a queue, waiting to be called in for me up, this doctor come and said to me, you have to sign this form. Now, oh yeah, what's that? And she says, you may well be paralysed. You may well have severe and permanent pain in your left leg or your right leg for the rest of your life, and there's no cure for it. And I looked at her. What? And I says, have other people signed this? She says, yes. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, plumbing it, what am I? So I said, I'm sorry, I can't sign that. So I rang Tracy and Pat up, and you were at Betty's, weren't you?
Yeah, we were in Betty's, not
in
Harrogate.
This was in Harrogate Hospital.
Yeah.
I elected to go to Harrogate to have it done. And they were at Betty's, and they came back. And the nurses said, what's wrong? And I told them what was wrong. And they said, we'll get someone to talk to you. So Tracy and Pat arrived back, and...
you were ready for going home? Well, going back to Tracy's.
I said to the nurse, the doctor said this to me, and she didn't sugar the pill. And I said, how on earth can I make such a decision? And got another doctor to come, and this other doctor said that they now use a different kind of gauze which does not
cause problems later.
Cause problems. The chances of
Oops.
Oh,
what have you done?
The battery's run out on my gimbal.
Oh,
Is that what it does, eh?
Hi.
Oh God!
Hiya, folks, we're on a go.
Oh, my battery's run out on gimbal. I didn't know it did that.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, just collapsed. Anyway, this other doctor that came put my mind at rest, and they did say you can leave it if you like. Come back in 3 months. And I mean, you're living, when you've got an hernia, you're living with the thought of it strangulating. So I said, well, if I come back in 3 months, you'll only say the same thing to me, won't you? And she says, yes. So I says, oh, well, I might as well.
What way that I think she were an anaesthetist doctor who come to tell you all this.
Was she?
And what way she said it to him, it frightened him to death.
Oh.
Whereas the other woman explained it more. And she actually got that anaesthetist to come back and have another word with you. And she said, I'm sorry for frightening you. She didn't realise she'd been a bit abrasive.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it were a funny situation. So we were there early on. That's why we'd gone to Betty's for breakfast. But,
yeah.
We ended up at Betty's for lunch.
And then you came back and picked me up.
Picked you up in the afternoon.
I know. God. What a painful experience that was.
Well, getting you into the car after you'd had it, well, laying you on the back seat, because
they didn't mess about.
No, it was.
You had your up and you were out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't hold this phone up any longer. It's in my arm's aching, because it just goes like that. So we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Oh, I've got a little film of the village and the pub, so that'll come up next. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I walked through the village. Windows open.
Top one, wide open. Wash cars. Mercedes in there. Who's in there? Hello there, Rabbit. Hello. You're a big one. Oh yeah. Hello there. Been put out. Have a little bit of grass. Oh, that's a bit folly down over there.
Wow.
It's a project for that.
It is.
Old farm.
And here's the pub.
Can you smell it? Farm. Nice big windows, isn't it? Priory. This is the little shop.
And here's your little shop. And the pub at the pub. 4:30. Oh, 5. 5 till 6, Pat.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
9 till 12 and 5 till 6. Tuesday, 12 p.m. till 10 p.m. Lunch is 12 till 2:30.
Right.
Or 5 till 8 on a night.
So
Very
you
good.
don't do lunch on
So
a Wednesday?
Wednesday.
You don't do it?
No, so it's just drinks on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wednesday's the only day they don't do it.
Community on pub. This. Yeah.
Oh no, we've just come in the car because we come from just the other side of North Allerton.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit far to walk then, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't do much walking these days. I've got steel pins in my legs.
Oh, heavens.
Yeah,
Right.
and you're going to be on backup tonight.
Okay.
Just booked a table 10 in.
Oh, I'll tell Stu.
Split it into 2 tables.